Welcome into another edition of Inside the Dugout. I'm your host, Chip Fontanazza, with head coach Terry Rooney, as the Knights are coming off a 6-game winning streak, and you're in the rankings for the third consecutive year. A lot of success so far in the program. And what's been the big difference for this team?
Well, first of all, yeah, it's very exciting to me to be nationally ranked for the third year in a row. These kids deserve, certainly deserve all the credit. And the thing I'm most proud of is the resiliency in which they've shown. The biggest difference, really, in the beginning of the year is that we've been on the better side of some 1- and 2-run games. And listen, probably most teams in the country can say that. This is what the Bats have done. Really, it's just so many games are close. And at the beginning of the year, we lost a decent amount of the 1- and 2-run games. That's been the difference. So these last couple of weeks, we've been able to win those games. And it's such a fine line right now in college baseball. So the reason that the kids have had success in the last month, we've won 6 in a row, we've won the series and done a bunch of things these last couple weekends, they've stayed with it. They deserve all the credit. The kids are great players. The work ethic has never stopped. The confidence has never stopped. Great leadership, the seniors on this team, and they just kept going and going and going. And you look at where we were a couple weeks ago. We lost a bunch in a row. We're heading to Rice, and depending if there's not great leadership and confidence, who knows what would have happened. But the guys did a great job, and the biggest difference is we're playing just a little bit better than we have earlier in the year, and that's made the biggest difference.
Now, coming off the sweep of Houston, which was ranked 30th before you took over that spot, but just talk about what this has done for the team's confidence to sweep a ranked team and the way that their attitude is around the locker room.
Yeah, I don't think it's done anything for their confidence. I mean, the confidence has always been there. The work ethic, the confidence, the ability to push through even those tough times. I've never for 1 second doubted or been worried about the confidence of this team. I think that everybody knows, or certainly I hope they do, that when they play UCF, you're going to get a very confident, energetic group of kids that are going to, play the game 1 through 9 all the way through innings 1 to 9. So it's never been about confidence or work ethic. Like I said, the difference is that we've made 1 or 2 bigger pitches, we've had 1 or 2 bigger hits, and that's the difference in college baseball. It's really easy to play the what ifs, but I don't care about that. What I care is just continuing to get better every day. And the focus in the last month with the guys, even when we were struggling a little bit, it's pretty simple. Just get better every day. Every single time we have infield, outfield, we have batting practice, it's an opportunity for us to get better, and we're so close. And that's what I think that's the biggest thing I think that resonated with the kids. When we were losing, when we went through a little bit of a tough streak there, we were right around 500, I explained to the kids, so look, it's not like we're not getting blown out. Every single game this year, every single game we have been in, every single game, and in my opinion, every game, even the losses, every loss that we have had, it's been 1 to a maximum 3 pitches on either side. That's it. Every single night. Now, at the beginning of the first half of the year, we were on the negative side of that. In the last couple of months, last couple of weeks, we've been on the positive. So I think the kids understood you don't need to get down. We just need to play a little bit better.
Now, coming up this weekend, an important series at Florida State, a non-conference series. How do you like having a non-conference series thrown into the middle of conference play?
Well, I love it. I love who we're playing. I can tell you that. We've got a great schedule here at the last month of the regular season, and then obviously going into the Conference USA tournament, and we just got to keep winning games. That's the reality of it. Is from a kid standpoint, all they need to be consumed about is the process and just get better every day. And if we get better, the wins will take care of themselves. In the bigger postseason picture, we've got some outstanding opponents ahead of us. This is the same thing 2 years ago. We went to Florida State. I believe it was the same exact weekend. We both had byes, and listen, they're an outstanding program. They're having a great year. It's certainly a great college baseball environment. I like it. It's very similar to an NCAA regional. Playing a nice facility in front of a great crowd, and they certainly having a good year and play well at home. With that being said, listen, we're going up there expecting to play well, and I think our kids have proven what we can do on the road. We went to Rice and won 2 of 3, obviously, against an outstanding team. And listen, Florida State's an outstanding program, and so is UCF. And we're going to go up there and focus on playing every single pitch.
You can follow all the action at our website, UCFathletics.com. If you don't make the trip up to Tallahassee, Florida to follow the Knights, you can do that, as always, on our website. With head coach Terry Rooney, I'm Chip Fontanazza on this edition of Inside the Dugout.